Now you storming out my house in the middle of the night. I'm trying to
Hey, it's Nat, back with another story time. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And please turn on your post notifications to be notified when I upload a new video. I am going to resume the Horrible Roommate series. The last video I was talking about Alicia. And this is going to be the part 2. So in this story, I had went to Alicia to give her the rent, and I thought she was in her room. I knocked, and no one answered, so I wasn't really sure if she was in her room or not. So later on, I go back to her room and knock again, and there was no answer. So a little while later, I received text messages from Alicia, and they're, borderline disrespectful. You know, there was really no need, because it wasn't like I wasn't going to her room trying to give her the rent. I just didn't know that she wasn't in her room. Yeah, I could have texted her to see if she was in the house or not, but I didn't think of that. So, after everything she was sending me, I decided to look for another roommate situation, because we have had problems basically since I moved in. And it wasn't really stuff that couldn't be fixed. It's just the type of person she was. She was really a person that shouldn't have roommates, because she wasn't a nice person. And as I mentioned before in my last video, she thought that she could talk to people any type of way because they're living in her home. But, me, myself, if I give you respect, you should give me respect. I'm not the type of person that say you have to earn respect. To me, respect should be given until shown otherwise. So, like the next day, she had her mother come over. So we were having a discussion, and I was saying that, I didn't like the text that she would send me. And it was just, like she was talking to a child. And I believe I was older than her. There was no reason for her to disrespect me. I gave her respect, so I expected respect. But she didn't see it that way. And that's another reason why I had decided to look for another roommate situation, because of the disrespect. And so me, her, and her mother, we were downstairs discussing what we were going to do the next step. So I was saying that the way she talks to me, or the way she texts me things, I don't like it. It's borderline disrespectful. And I just don't like people talking to me any type of way, especially when I'm giving you respect. And I just I just don't know why she would treat someone like that that's giving her respect. And so, I was saying that I, when she, talks to me like that, I want to go off on her, not put my hands on her or nothing. Just, go off on her. And so I guess they took it, her and her mother, I guess they took it as I was saying that I was going to put my hands on her. That's not what I was saying. When I said go off, I mean just go off verbally, not physically. And so they were saying, "What, you from the projects or something?" And I'm like, "No, I just don't. I don't tolerate disrespect." Like, and I thought that was very stereotypical, stereotyping me as being ghetto, and that's not the case. I just don't like people talking to me any type of way, because when you talk to me any type of way, I'm going to talk to you the same way. So I just couldn't believe they thought that I meant physically attack her, or that's what I'm thinking that they were thinking, but that's not what I was saying. So, and in that conversation, um, I knew that I couldn't live there much longer, because the situation was not going to get better. It was going to get worse. So, I told her that I'll wait a little while, and then I'll give her the rent money. And so I was trying, because I was already looking for another roommate situation. So I want to see if I could go ahead and find another roommate situation, because we were just going back and forth, and I kind of knew that it could escalate, especially with me, because I can only be pushed so far and let stuff go so far, that I know stuff can escalate, and escalate quickly. So I wasn't able to find another roommate situation. So I went ahead and I gave her the rent money, but I did know that I would have to move soon, because it wasn't working out. And another incident was that she had got a new refrigerator. So she was telling me that she's, getting a new refrigerator, and she wants me to pay $50 extra a month because she's getting this new refrigerator. I'm like, okay. So with this incident, juice was spilled in the refrigerator. I know I didn't spill it. It was my juice, but I know I didn't spill it, because had I known that I spilled it, I would have cleaned it up. She wouldn't have saw it, wouldn't even knew it happened. But what I believe was one of her daughters got some of my juice and spilled it and didn't clean it up, because that's what they normally do, not clean up behind themselves. And so I did clean it up. I didn't even mention that it was probably one of her daughters, but I knew that I didn't spill the juice myself. I knew that. So she still had the old refrigerator. So another incident, I had potatoes. Sometimes I put potatoes in the refrigerator, especially when it's real hot. I put them in the refrigerator. So I put the potatoes in the new refrigerator, and without asking me, without saying anything, she put my potatoes in the freezer in the old refrigerator. I guess she didn't put them in the refrigerator part because it was going out. It wouldn't keep stuff really cold. So when I saw that the potatoes was in the freezer, I took them and I put them back in the new refrigerator because I didn't think it was right for her to move them and not even discuss it with me. It's not like she bought the potatoes, or even if she didn't think that the potatoes go in the refrigerator, they're not your potatoes, they're mine. So what happened was the potatoes started thawing out, and then the dirt from the potatoes had leaked in the refrigerator. So that's another incident with that refrigerator. So after that, I cleaned it. So after that, she said I couldn't use the new refrigerator no more, but she still wanted me to pay the $50 a month for it. Like, you can't have it both ways. Like, either I can continue to use the refrigerator, or I don't pay the $50 a month for the refrigerator, which I still had to pay the $50, even though I couldn't use the refrigerator. I was using the freezer still, but she told me I couldn't use the refrigerator after the potato situation, which I did clean it. And so another incident was I was cooking in the stove, and the girls, they had left like a plastic spatula on the stove. And when I was putting my food in the stove, I heard something fall in the stove, but I looked and I didn't see it. So it melted when I was cooking, when I was cooking in the stove. So as I stated in the last video, she didn't want me to cook. So after that incident, the spatula melting in the stove, and she said I was trying to set the house on fire, trying to kill him. Like, I'm in here too. So so after that, I couldn't use the stove no more. So the only way I was basically cooking my food was on the grill, on the barbecue grill. So it was really a bad experience living with her. So but I did stay there a little over a year, and it did get worse. It did get worse. And I will tell you that story in the next video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your post notifications. And share my videos. Tell people about my videos. And please subscribe. Please subscribe. I thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. And you have a great day.
Now you storming out my house in the middle of the night. I'm trying to